Okay guys, so now let's discuss the next IMP problem, the problem number 20. So the problem is 27 droplets of water. So there are 27 droplets, therefore n is equals to 27. Each of radius is 0.1 mm. Okay, since there are droplets, so therefore their radius is considered as small r. So small r is 0.1 mm, that is 0.1 mm stand for millimeter. Milli is 10 to minus 3, so can be converted as 10 to minus 4 meter. This 0.1 is 10 to minus 1, so 10 to minus 1, 10 to minus 6, 10 to minus 4 meter. Coalesce into a single drop, म्हणजे कंबाईन होत आहे सिंगल ड्रॉप मध्ये. Find the change in surface energy. Okay, आता change in surface energy, that is dW is equals to question mark. See here there are 27 small droplets of water. They combine to form a larger drop. Since the surface area decreases and hence the surface energy also decreases. So we have to find out that decreased surface energy or that change in surface energy. Okay. The surface tension of water is 0.072 Newton per meter. Surface tension T is 0.072 Newton per meter. So अपन single droplet है, droplets area किती घेतला है A2, but there are 27 droplets, so the total area of 27 droplets is 27 into A2, and for a single drop the area is taken as A1. So again, since the 27 droplets coalesce to form a single drop, so the surface energy decreases, which is given by again the same formula as the previous one, dW is equals to T into dA. So therefore T into 27 A2 minus A1, these are the 27 droplets, okay, minus the drop of a area of a drop. So we have dW is equals to T into 27 is as it is. Droplets has a symbol for the radius is smaller, so the surface area is 4 pi r square, minus drop as the surface radius capital R, so its area is 4 pi r square. Since their area has changed but the total volume of the 27 droplets and the drop remains the same, so that's why we write, since their volume is same, so volume of a drop is equals to volume of a 8 droplets. Instead of 8 we have to take it is 27 droplets. Okay, so 4 by 3 pi r cube into 27 droplets, so for that we write it as 27 into 4 by 3 pi into r cube. So 4 by 3 pi on both sides get cancelled. What we get is capital R is equals to 3 into small r. The cube root of 27 is 3, and therefore the square is taken as r square is equals to 9 into r square. Now from the again equation number 1, where we have to find out the surface energy. Surface energy W is equals to T into T as it is, 27 as it is, 4 pi r square is as it is, 4 pi minus 4 pi is as it is. For the r square we have put 9 r square. Clear? So therefore after taking 4 pi 9 into r square outside the bracket, what we get T into 9 into 4 pi r square, 4 pi r square, 4 pi r square common, and again 9 is also common, so 27 is 9 times 3, right? So therefore we get 9 outside the bracket, and in bracket we get here as a 3 minus 1, because whole this term is taken outside, ते पूर्ण टर्म बाहेर घेतली आहे, आणि 27 आपल्याला मिळतात 9 into 3, so 9 also taken outside the bracket, and here we get 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is nothing but 2. So T is 0.072, 9 4s are 36, and pi is 3.142, r is 10 to minus 4 brackets 1, 3 minus 1 as 2. So now 0.072, 36 into 2 is 72, and 3.142 is as it is, 10 to minus 4 square is 10 to minus 8. Now the log of 0.072, आता मी अँटी लॉग मध्ये मी नेहमी सांगतो the characteristic is the power 10th power for the answer, right, in case of anti-log. So similarly log मध्ये पण तुम्हाला तेच करायचं आहे. तुम्हाला लॉग मध्ये पण characteristic काढायचे असेल तर दोन मेथड आहेत, either count the zeros and subtract 1 from that, that is this is 1 0, that is minus 1, therefore minus 2, the characteristics of 0.072 is bar 2, or you can shift this decimal point after the number 7, that is after first non-zero number. Okay, so if you shift it to the here after shifting to the first 0 we get 10 to minus 1, after shifting to the next non-zero number, that is in this case it is 7, it is 10 to minus 2. So the minus 2 or the characteristic is bar 2 or minus 2. Most probably we call it as a bar 2. And the log of 72 is 8573. Another we have number as a 2. So in this case we have power as a 70. Decimal point is after 2. So before decimal point there are two numbers. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So characteristic is 1. And again the log of 72 is said, that is 8573. And the log of 3.142 is 0.4972. Since all these are in multiplication, so in log we have to add the log of all these numbers. So after adding, what we get is 1.218 2118, and we have to find out the antilog of 2118. Antilog of 2118 is 1629, and the simplest method is to apply the decimal point of the first number blindly and take your characteristics as 10 to the power. So 1.629 into 10 raised to 1, the 10 raised to minus it is as it is carried, and the 1.629 is as it is 10 raised to 1, 10 raised to minus it is 10 raised to minus 7 joules. So this is the answer for the problem 20. It can be asked for the 3 marks in board exams.